Hi everyone, this is HMNS video number 17 and you are most welcome for it. Last video we saw how we can sort data using the sort function, and today we want to see how we can sort data using the sort by function, which is also a dynamic split array function in Excel. These are some of the advantages of using sort by function to sort your data. The first one, the sort by function allows you to sort by another column which is not part of the array you selected or even not part of the table you are sorting on. This is something that can only be done by sort by function, and we shall see what exactly we are meaning by that one when we start sorting. Now, it also allows you to keep the original data. The sort results changes automatically when the source data change, and then you can nest the sort by function with other functions for a better results. We shall see what exactly we are meaning by all those one when we start sorting. Let's switch on to it and we see how we can sort our data using the sort by function. Most of the data we are going to use in this video will be the same data we used last video, because we want to see how we can compare the sort function and the sort by function so that you can choose which one is easier for you to work with. So the first example is this one, showing the list of companies data analyst. You click on cell D11 equals to sort by. Now last video we saw sort function, now we are seeing the sort by function. You see it highlighted in blue, you double click to select it or you hit tab to select it. Now it has the array argument by array 1 argument and then the sort order 1 argument. That means by array 2 and sort order 2 is also there. We shall see situation where they come in. So in the array argument, that's where you highlight the range of cells where you want to sort. Now when you're highlighting this range of cells, it doesn't need to include the table headers, because when you include the table headers will also get sorted, so you don't need to include them. So just to let you know what we are talking about, let's include it and we see what happens. You put comma. Now in the by array 1, that's where you highlight the column where you want to sort on. Like for our case, we have two columns, the names and the sex. So we want to sort on the name column. You highlight the column you want to sort on, and then when you close bracket and you hit enter, automatically you can see that our data is now sorted in ascending order, but the table headers also got sorted, the names and the sex, as you can see it here. That's the reason why you don't need to highlight your table headers when you are highlighting the array. So I'm going to Control Z to undo that. So you click equals to sort by, tab to select it. So in the array argument, you highlight the range you want to sort, and then comma. By array 1 argument, you highlight the column you want to sort. Like for our case, we want to sort by names. So I'm going to highlight the first column in our table, that is the name column. And then you close your bracket. And when you hit enter, you can see that our data is now sorted in ascending order. That means ascending order is the default behavior of the sort by function. So if it doesn't specify which order you want to sort your data, Excel will automatically sort it in ascending order, because that's the default for sort by function. Let's see another example. Click on cell G11 equals to sort by. Now in the array argument, you highlight the range you want to sort, comma. The by array, I'm still going to sort on names. So I'm going to hit comma. Now sort order 1, there are two options. There's ascending order or descending order, and ascending order is assigned number 1 and descending order is assigned number -1. That means you can put there either -1 or 1, and by default it's always ascending order, that's 1, but you are still allowed to put there the 1, and then you close your bracket, and when you hit enter, you can see that our data is also sorted in ascending order. Now I told you sort by function is also a dynamic split array. That's why when you click on the cell where you put your formula and you check the formula bar, you can see that the formula is there. But when you click anywhere else where the formula just got spilled and you check the formula bar, you can see that the formula is grayed out, meaning it doesn't live there. The results just got spilled there, but the formula does not necessarily live there. Even the same here, you click, check the formula bar, the formula is there. But when you click anywhere else, even in this column, the formula is grayed out. When you double click on that cell, you can see that the formula is there. I'm going to hit escape, but when you double click somewhere else, you can see that the formula is not there. That is how dynamic split array functions behave. Now let's see our next example. Click on cell J11 equals to sort by, tab to select it. In the array, I'm going to highlight the same array, comma. Let me scroll my screen tips here. This is what's called a screen tip. By array argument, I'm going to highlight the column where I want to sort on, and then comma. So instead of ascending this time around, I'm going to down arrow to descending, and then I hit tab, and it will put for me -1 there automatically. When I close my bracket and when I hit enter, you can see that my data is now sorted in descending order. All these we are sorting, the results are being displayed somewhere else, but our original data is being kept untouched. That is the advantage of using the sort by function, and even the sort function does the same thing to sort your data instead of using the sort features like custom sort. Now this is also the same table we used last video showing the list of football clubs picked at random to participate in a tournament. I'm going to enlarge this column so that we can see everything very well. So when you click on cell F26 equals to sort by, tab to select it. The array, I'm going to highlight only this one, leaving the first column, comma. The by array, I want to sort by country, which is in the second column. So I'm going to highlight the column for country, and then comma. So I want to show you that you can actually type there the numbers instead of just selecting it. So I'm going to type there -1, then you close your bracket, and when you hit enter, you can see that our country now is sorted in descending order. I'm going to click on the cell where I put my formula and hit delete. By the way, when you click somewhere else in the dynamic split array where the results just got spilled but the formula doesn't live there, and you try to hit delete, it does not delete anything. If you want to delete a dynamic split array, you need to click on a cell where you have put your formula and then you hit delete, because that is the only cell where the formula lives. So I'm going to do equals to sort by, tab, the array, I'm going to highlight these two columns, comma. The by array 1, I'm going to highlight the country columns because I want to sort on country. So comma, in the sort order 1, instead of typing in the numbers or selecting it from this list, you're also allowed to put it somewhere in Excel, and then you simply click or refer to it using a cell reference like that, close parentheses, and when I hit enter, you can see that our data is now sorted in ascending order, because number 1 means ascending order. Now when you come here, just like last video, then you change it to -1, that means you're telling Excel to sort country now in descending order. So when you hit enter, you can see that country is now sorted in descending order. That is the advantage of putting the number somewhere and then you refer to it using a cell reference. Now next in our list, we have the Premier League table standing for the season 2023-2024, just like we had it last video. So we want to see how we can also sort it by using sort by function, like we did it using sort function last video. So this table is showing the position, the club, the number of matches played, number won, number of matches drawn, lost, and the points. Let's see how we can sort draws in descending order. So I'm going to scroll this side. So in cell I42, I'm going to do equals to sort by, tab to select it. In the array, that's where I'm going to highlight the table where I want to sort. So you click, Control Shift down arrow to highlight that column, right arrow to highlight the entire table, Control backspace to go back to the active cell, that is the cell where I'm putting my formula, and then comma. By array, that's where I'm going to highlight the column for draws, because we want to sort draws in descending order. So you click, Control Shift down arrow to highlight that column, Control backspace to go back to the active cell. So I'm going to scroll this side, then you do comma. In the sort order 1, I'm going to choose descending, then you hit tab to select it, it puts there for you the -1, close parentheses, and when I hit enter, you can see that it was Brighton that had the highest number of draws, Manchester finished number 11 in the table, followed by Liverpool, and then Arsenal had the least number of draws, although they finished second on the table. Again, we have the same Premier League table standing. We want to use it to show that when you are using the sort by function, you can actually sort by a column which is not part of the array you highlighted. So for our case, let's come here, click on cell I66 equals to sort by, tap to highlight it. In the array argument, I'm going to highlight all the two columns, the position and then the clubs. Control Shift down arrow, Control backspace to go to the active cell, and then comma. Now in the by array, we're going to sort by draws again. Now look at this, we highlighted the position and the club. That is our array, but we are going to sort by draws, which is not part of the array we highlighted. Although it's part of the table, but it's not part of the array we highlighted. So you click Control Shift down arrow, Control backspace to go back to the active cell, and then comma. In the sort order 1, we are sorting in descending order, so you down arrow, tap to select it, close parenthesis. When you hit enter, you can see that Brighton add the highest number of draws followed by Liverpool, and then Arsenal add the least number of draws. So again, we have this table showing the June 2024 HF gadget sales. We have two tables that is representing that June 2023 gadget sales. The first table is this table showing the product sold and then the amount, and then the second table is this one showing the product ID and then the sale agent. So these two tables, they're showing different things, but they're all from the same transaction. So you want to use these two tables to show that you can use the sort by function to sort from a column which is actually not part of the table you are sorting on. So I'm going to click on cell G90 equals to sort by, tab to select it. In the array, I'm going to highlight the agent column that is in the second table. So I'm going to highlight the agents, comma, by array. I'm going to sort these agents by the amount which is actually in the first table, not even in the second table. So I'm going to highlight the amount column, and then comma. In the sort order 1, I'm going to sort in ascending order. So I'm going to put there 1, you close parentheses, and when you hit enter, you can see that our data is now sorted in ascending order. Just to prove that this was sorted correctly, let's sort the amount just next to this table here. Sort by, tab to select it. So in the array, we are sorting on the amounts, and then comma. Now the by array argument, we also highlight the same column, then comma. In the sort order, you're going to put there descending. So you tab to select it, you close parentheses, and when you hit enter, now you can see that Okello had the least sale, then La Carabere had the highest sale of 5 million. And you can also see from here, Okello here with the 50,000 Uganda shilling. Now it even becomes more amazing because it allows you to sort by column, which is not part of the table you are sorting on. And also the table does not necessarily need to be next to the table you are sorting on. Let's see an example. I'm going to click on this cell, equals to sort by, tab to select it. In the array, I'm going to sort on agents. Scroll up, I'm going to highlight these agents here. And then comma. Now in the amount, I'm going to come down, then I highlight this table here. Remember, they are not even next to each other. So I'm going to click comma, ascending, just like we did up there, close parentheses, and when I hit enter, you can see that it works correctly. The only requirement is that the two tables must have the same number of rows. So the next example is this one, showing the number of HF secondary school candidates by year. So you want to use this example here to show that the sort by function can also be used to sort left to right, that is sorting a horizontal data. So I'm going to click on cell B121 equals to sort by, tab to select it. So in the array, you highlight the range you want to sort, excluding the table headers. So I'm going to highlight this range, and then comma. Now in the by array 1 argument, this is where you can actually tell Excel whether you are sorting on vertical data from top to bottom or horizontal data from left to right. Now when in the by array 1 argument, you highlight vertically across the rows, Excel knows that you are sorting from top to bottom, and it will sort for you top to bottom. And when you highlight horizontally across the columns, Excel knows that you are sorting from left to right, or you are sorting a horizontal data. So for our case here, we want to sort from left to right, so we are going to highlight horizontally across columns. So in the by array 1 argument, I want to sort total in descending order, so I'm going to highlight total, across this column horizontally. So I'm going to put comma and then down arrow for descending order, tab to select it. You close your parentheses, and when you hit enter, you can see that our total is now sorted in descending order. Next is the same data that we have been using for the past videos showing the Pepsi products sold in June 2024. We want to use this data set to show that you can use the sort by function to sort on multiple columns, or to sort on many columns at the same time. So I'm going to scroll this side, click on cell H129 equals to sort by, tab to select it. In the array, I'm going to highlight my entire table. So you click Control Shift down arrow to highlight that column, right arrow to highlight the entire table, Control backspace to go back to the active cell. That is the cell where I'm putting my formula. I'm going to scroll this side and then comma. Now in the by array 1 argument, that's where you put your first column where you want to sort on, and that one will be our major sort. So you want to sort region in ascending order, and we're also going to sort agents in ascending order, and then we shall sort amount in descending order. So first, in the array 1 argument, we are putting the regions now. So you click Control Shift down arrow, Control backspace to go back to the active cell. So I'm going to do comma. In the sort order 1, we are sorting region, tab to select it to put there 1, and then when you hit comma, now it comes to by array 2 now. So you go to the second column where you want to sort, and we are going to sort agents in ascending order also. So you click on the agent column, Control Shift down arrow to highlight that column, Control backspace, and then comma. Okay, you come to sort order 2, also sorting it in ascending order. So I'm going to put there 1, and then comma, you come to by array. That's where you put the third column where you want to sort your data. We want to sort on amount, so I'm going to click on the amount column, Control Shift down arrow to highlight that column, Control backspace. Now when you hit comma, it comes to sort order 3 now. In the sort order 3, this time around we want to sort it in descending order. So we put there -1. Since we have already selected all the 3 columns we want to sort on, we now close parentheses, and when you hit enter, let's see, we sorted regions in ascending order, so it puts central region first, and within the central region, agents was ascending order also. When it comes to amount, it sorted it in descending order. For Juma, the highest and then the lowest, then it comes to Nekesa, the highest followed by the lowest, then within Ukelo also. So that is the central region. Then it went on to the eastern region the same way, northern, and then the western. So that's how you can sort on multiple columns using the sort by function. Yeah, that is it about sorting data in Excel. In our previous 4 videos plus this one making it 5 videos, we have been seeing different ways how you can sort data in Excel. So I advise that you go and watch those videos so that you get to know all those different ways and techniques. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, and if you found this video interesting, give it a like and share it with your friends. I have this playlist here showing all the videos we have posted about sorting data in Excel, so you can click it and go and watch those videos. Until next video, HMNS video number 18, and then we meet again. Thank you.